Hello, my name is C. William Harper, and welcome once again to Purpose-Directed Success. I have a good one for you today because this is when I guess I believe in everything that I put up, but I have a special deep interest in this one. And we're going to entitle this one, The Things That Successful People Don't Do. I can sit here and give you a long list of stuff, characteristics of behaviors that successful people execute and have. But oftentimes, it's what successful people don't do, which is what yields them the success. Now, I know you're like, well, this is two sides of the same coin. It's not. Because oftentimes, when I talk about what successful people do, most people they get it, but they don't execute it because they say, we don't have the opportunity to do that. But when I tell you what they don't do, we always have the opportunity to get involved in that. So what I'm suggesting is successful people don't feel sorry for themselves. I could tell you they feel confident, but they don't feel sorry for themselves. So when stuff happens, they deal with it. They don't duck it. They don't shrug it. They don't act like it never happened. They deal with it, and they don't like, oh, woe is me, because they understand it's part of the process. And it's real important to understand that that is part of the process. And sometimes when you're in battle, you might take an L, you might take a loss, but it's part of the process. Successful people don't feel sorry for themselves. They deal with what life gives them, and they do well with it. Another thing successful people absolutely do not do, they do not have fear, or they don't, how do I say this? They don't let their fear overtake them. And what I mean by that is this. All of us have some level of a fear of failure that it doesn't happen, it's not going to happen, all that stuff. Successful people, as I mentioned that things are part of the process, failure, they don't have a fear of failure. And failure is part of that process. And if you don't fail, you're not trying. You need to be pushing very, very hard to try to break the monotony of where you are. And sometimes when you push hard, you fail. But what you do is you get yourself up, brush yourself off, take a look at what happened, readjust, and go forward. Now, I have like 16 of these in here, but the one I'm going to give you that I think is the most important, because I'm not going to give you all of them because you won't have to read the blog if I give you all of them. But the biggest thing is, and I think I've heard Bishop T.D. Jakes say this, and I've said it all the time, but he said it a lot better than I did. Your opposition, whatever the opposition may seem like in front of you, holds your opportunity in it. What I mean by that is a lot of us want our opportunity to be clean, and if I have to put it in the way of what they don't do, they don't get upset about opposition because they know that the opportunity is inside of it. If you're going to be successful, you have to have a different perspective about opposition. See, opposition is not meant to destroy you. It's not meant to kill you. It's meant to develop you. It's meant to enhance you. It's meant to make you stronger. And once you're able to overcome the opposition, you'll see that nice little opportunity wrapped up inside of it. Why this is important is we all come across the same types of opposition. We at some point have money issues. We at some point have relationship issues. We at some point have pressures from outside of us trying to crush us and destroy us. Here's what happens though. As the opportunities come up, so do the challenges. Or for you religious folks, new levels gets new devils. The higher you go up, the more your challenges are going to come up with you, or the opposition is going to come up with you. So you have to view the opposition as an opportunity to get better in what it is that you do. When you begin to master that, that's when you know you have truly reached success. And I'm going to throw one more in there, Jared. Just throw you a little biscuit. Another thing that successful people absolutely don't do, they do not waste time on things that are outside of their control. What I simply mean is this. A lot of times I just kind of thought about that when I was saying about the last one. What happens is we get stuff coming at us in all different ways. And there are some things that we can't do anything about. There are some things that just happen that's outside of our is it locus of control? Yeah, locus of control. Outside of our sphere of influence, okay? And what happens is those individuals who spend more time worrying about what might happen, what could happen, how it's going to affect us, all that, you waste a lot of time with that. Successful people don't do that. They absolutely don't do that. Now, again, I have a list of 16 things in there that are absolutely amazing. There are things that impact all of us, not some of us, not those with a great deal of money, not those who are just CEOs, not those who are just chairmen or presidents. They affect us every single day. And there are certain things that successful people do not participate in and do not do. And it allows them to have a high projection on how it is their career is going to end up. That's what I have for you today. I hope you really liked it. If you found this useful, especially after you read the whole thing, if you find it useful, please forward it to a friend. Please like it. Please do whatever is required to do to have other people get this, because it's a big deal. It is a huge deal. In any case, I thank you for listening. May God love you real good. And guys, you too can have purpose-directed success. Take care. Goodbye.